Hi, Cancer. How are you? I'm, I guess I'm okay. I almost started shuffling with the book in my hand, so maybe I'm not. Ooh, I love Pisces season. I love Pisces energy. Like it's water. My moon is in Pisces. But it's stretching me. Like I'm not gonna lie, it's really stretching me. Stretching my heart and really asking me to examine if I really mean what I say about a lot of things. So that's that. If you're new here, I'm Tamil. I'm the founder of Overflow, and every month I channel oracle messages for the Overflow community at large, which is you. And then we go deeper inside of the sanctuary, which is our private membership space for communion with yourself and soul family. And we have a lot of exciting things happening in the sanctuary. In addition to getting access to all 12 of these messages, you also we have a reading circle led by a community member each month, as well as movement classes, mindful movement classes led by our resident wellness coach, Ashley Nelson. So if you're interested in joining that space, the wait list is up in the bio, and you'll be notified when that portal opens around Spring Equinox, okay? So let's get into it. Your strength and your challenge. Take risks. Death as the challenge. Dare to dream at the bottom, which Gemini got dare to dream. So there'll be some medicine there for you. They got it as their challenge. And get wild. So their two cards are here, like really like ushering you into your energy. So it will be helpful probably to watch that, especially if you have any significant Gemini placements, okay? So let's start with the challenge, which is the death energy that's coming through. I pulled this yesterday for myself, and it's shadow work. It's also a call to be communicating more with your ancestors. It's a powerful time to be getting downloads and guidance from them. Using this month ahead to transmute some things that you just maybe haven't been ready to think about or address. Some inherited things as well. And I do think that there will be a perspective shift. That will allow you to take these risks once you realize that you actually don't have to repeat whatever that past lifetime is, because that's kind of what I'm feeling, especially if you have memories of an ancient or potentially ancient, yes, but past lives with other people, or just in the role that you're in now, or just behaviors and characteristics of that lifetime. You don't actually have to adhere to those patterns of behavior or that same dynamic. Now that you're aware and now that you're conscious, you can do it in a different way just with the information. Also, your ancestors asking you to do more, dream bigger in ways that they were not able to. So let's look at take risks. Looks like it might be Earth, but I don't know. Okay, it's fire. It's interesting. Okay. Risks are personal to each of us. To some, climbing a mountain doesn't feel risky. To others, having a conversation with a stranger does. What has been calling you that you have been afraid to do? Comfort kills growth. It is important that we regularly do things that push the envelope, that make us feel nervous, apprehensive, and uneasy, with the exception of physical danger. This card is asking you to take the plunge and do that thing that intimidates you. Trust that the net will appear after you jump. For me, this looked like literally yesterday. As I'm recording this, we haven't gotten to the full moon in Virgo. I was called to like post a channeled message on my personal Instagram page. I've been publishing a lot of poetry there and like really allowing myself to be seen in ways that have been super uncomfortable for me in the past. I'm like, I'm a private person, I'm a Cancer, and it's like you still get to be private, right? When we talked about those old patterns or even those old beliefs. And there's really like this thing about like a veil that like I don't want to be pierced, and I just don't. But I still get to control, I get to control, I get to say. And so that's just an example, right? Whatever that looks like for you. It's not risky, it's not dangerous, right? But it's there's some fear there. And so, and that pushes the envelope for me anyway. And so, yes. So the mountain goat medicine is what I'll read, because there's usually animal, plant, and crystal medicine, but I'll read the animal medicine. The mountain goat can jump 12 feet between ledges, scale steep mountainsides up over 60-degree slopes, pull themselves up inclines with one hoof, and can climb over 1,500 feet in 20 minutes. Yo. They teach us all that challenges are relative and that risks often seem greater in our heads. Yes. We may even impress ourselves with how easy something is once we take the leap. Call upon Mountain Goat when you need help tapping into your bravery and embrace risk. And in this case, call upon, it's not Mountain Goat, Capricorn is Sea Goat, but that Capricorn medicine of like, just get it done, fam, like just get it done will be helpful. So go ahead and watch Capricorn. I haven't even channeled that message yet, but I know there will be medicine there for you, especially depending on like what house that is. Let's see where death is in this deck. Thanks for your patience, because you gotta have to flip through to actually see it, because it's not an index. I would think it's a water card, but I didn't see it, but I could have just passed over it. It's like it doesn't want to be found. Something similar happened for Taurus, and it was the shadow, and I couldn't find it. It took me forever, and it's like, we gotta do the work, so it doesn't matter if we want to or not. All right, it's like very short and sweet, so that's why it was hard to find. This card signals that an ending, change, or metaphorical death is happening or on the horizon. It may feel like the universe is stripping things away from you. You may feel shaken, raw, and uncertain. This is okay. This is okay. This period is a preparation. I was going to say perpetuation of what is to come, but what it seems like is spirit is not going to allow you to perpetuate anything. New adventure and abundance is making way for you, and it needs space. Sometimes we can get too focused on the things we need to get rid of or the things that need to die, that we are not inviting new things into our lives. When we bring in more life, it is easier to allow things to die. If you find yourself in a period of death, try to incorporate some new things you can enjoy to create balance. That's medicine. That's medicine. Especially if it's relationships and you know that like there are some things that are shifting and changing, leaning into the new ones or just doing things that bring joy that aren't tied to another person will really ease that transition. It feels like. I can't speak from experience because apparently I'm about to be experiencing it with you. So there is that. All right, I love you. Let's get into the